We are at a tipping point in education. And this is the inflection. For decades, a traditional college degree was seen as the golden ticket. But that golden ticket has been losing its shine. Fewer people are going to college, more people are turning to online learning, and the gap between the two is widening. So what does the rise in online education mean for content creators? Traditional education isn't delivering the same promise it used to. Take Molly. She graduated with honors, but left college with $120,000 in student debt and a job that barely required her degree. And it's not just her. In 2024, less than half of the college graduates reported working in their field of study. Everyone knows someone like this: an electrical engineer writing research papers, or a literary arts major working as an assistant at a nonprofit. When so many people are in jobs that aren't related to what they studied for 4 years, it just makes you wonder, how important was the degree? And that's if they can even find a job at all.
Go in person to places and say, are you guys hiring? It's honestly a little bit embarrassing. I'm literally applying for minimum wage jobs, and some of them are being like, we're not hiring. This is not what I expected. I graduated college with 2 degrees, and this sucks. I just want to be a TikToker if I'm being so for real. Yeah.
Graduating college with tons of student loan debt and getting denied at minimum wage jobs. The number of young adults right now who are underemployed, meaning working at jobs below their education or skill level, increased to 40% in 2023. None of this is ideal. But for a lot of recent college graduates who have more student loan debt than any generation before them, it's the only option. So they're not working jobs related to their degree, or they're working jobs that don't require a college education. Tuition is rising, and student debt is now over $1.7 trillion. And I want to emphasize, it's not just about the cost. It's about trust in the system itself.
I paid $120,000 for someone to tell me to go read Jane Austen, and then I didn't.
And many people are questioning whether higher education is still worth pursuing at all. Because the story is pretty clear. A diploma doesn't guarantee a good career anymore. What matters more now are skills, experiences, and what you can do. Things aren't guaranteed by a traditional classroom. Luckily, a second huge trend has been happening right now that's making it easier than ever to acquire new skills and experiences. Since the pandemic, people have become better at teaching themselves. In 2019, 1 year before the pandemic, Coursera reported 44 million users in its course platform. In 2021, 1 year after the pandemic, 92 million learners on Coursera. And it wasn't just Coursera. LinkedIn Learning reported a 130% increase right after lockdown. YouTube how-to videos with search terms like "for beginners" or "step-by-step" in their title increased more than 65% each year after COVID. This shows a massive shift towards self-paced online learning that occurred when everyone was locked away at home. And if you think of the habits of the average content consumer today, if they want to learn something, they turn to video content. You can learn how to file your taxes. You can learn how to spin up an Airbnb. You can even learn how to clean your washing machine. Every day, 122 million people are using YouTube. Sure, some of them are just looking to be entertained with brain rot content, but a lot of them are looking to learn, being scrappy, filling in the holes of their learning left by the traditional education system. People are figuring out how to jumpstart their careers without college degrees for free as quickly as possible. Basically, figuring out how to learn the skills that traditional education never taught them. And this is where online education has been thriving. In 2023, online education was a $291 billion industry, and it's expected to reach $788 billion by 2032. Take Ali Abdaal. He made a video a few years ago breaking down his income as an educational content creator and revealed that he made $778,000 on Skillshare courses alone. Then there's Alex Hormozi. He's one of the biggest names in the business entrepreneurship space. Last year, he made the biggest investment of his life into an online education platform called School. It's a platform where creators can teach what they know through courses, memberships, and small online communities. He's going all in on School. And then we have Iman Gaji, who just made the biggest investment of his life into WAP, which is a digital products platform, and actually where Matty and I hosted a ton of our online courses for students. And with so much money flowing towards online education, It's pretty clear that we're seeing a shift. People aren't just learning, they're learning in ways that fit their lives. This shift is creating opportunities for a new kind of teacher. For any educational content creator or anyone who's able to keep people's attention online, let's circle back to this inflection point. People are looking to learn and they're willing to pay for information. But it's natural to wonder, who would listen to me? Why would anyone listen to me? Well, everyone starts with imposter syndrome when they're thinking about teaching or creating online. And I'm speaking from personal experience. The truth is, people aren't looking for perfection. They're not even looking for the most qualified person. What people are looking for is guidance from someone who's been there, someone with results. Would you rather learn how to lose 50 pounds from a trainer who's struggled with weight loss all their life, or from a trainer who's always been skinny? Would you rather learn entrepreneurship from an MBA professor who makes $70,000 per year, or from an actual entrepreneur with a 7-figure business? People will pay for lived experience because there's trust baked into it. They've seen the transformation you've been able to achieve, and they want to learn how to do that themselves from you. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know how to get them from where they are to where they want to go. What matters is that you've taken a step that others want to take. Because today, anyone can ask ChatGPT for information. You can scour the entire internet to find information. Everything exists online. But we're shifting from an age of information to an age of insight and an age of implementation. What people need is someone to show them how to apply that information into their own lives and to connect with them on a human level, to support them, to keep them accountable, and to guide them along the way. This is why online courses, mentorships, and coaching programs are thriving. It's not about being an expert with a degree or certifications. It's about being a guide with real experience. So where does this leave you and me? If you've ever thought about teaching or mentoring or sharing your skills, this is your moment. There's a 47-year-old grandmother who makes $18,000 a month teaching people how to knit. There's a 25-year-old content creator who makes $400,000 a month teaching people how to be copywriters, and everything in between. Here's the next smallest step that you can take to launch yourself into this inflection point. First, take a complete audit of yourself. What skills do you have? What problems have you solved? And what do you have to offer? You might already have your niche established, but if not, reflect on your experiences to figure out what niche resonates with you most. Once you have an idea of what you want to teach, you can attract students with your content. This is something that we teach in our program, and we focus on using AI to streamline the entire process. Finally, you can build your own product, a course, a mentorship, or a community to share your insights more deeply. With less young people going to college and more people going online to learn, we are in the age of education democratization. So you don't need to be an expert or have all the answers. You just need to start, because this inflection point won't last forever. If this resonated with you, check out our other videos right here.